Yo, what is up guys, it's Chris and Brits here and welcome to RocoMamas. We're here in search of the absolute best burger in Namibia. And so joining us today is none other than Mr. Burger himself, Andre. Say hello. Hello.
Hi there, family.
So for those of you that don't know, Andre plays with us in the church band. So yeah, basically we met there. He's like the big uncle at the band. So everyone is like, Uncle Andre.
Uncle Andre.
So thank you for joining us.
It is an absolute pleasure to be here.
Especially to eat the burgers.
To eat the burgers with some good friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some, what do you call them? Soulmates.
Soulmates. Yes. Like it. Pulling
Yeah.
out some deep things.
Because I've known you kids since you were like yay
little,
big. Yeah.
Yes. Like,
I don't want to say just after conception, but it was almost that.
basically. Before we get further into the video, I want to ask you guys to just click the like button and comment down below where do you think we should go next. So we just a bit of background.
Must I hold it?
This is the RocoMamas menu. It's quite different from any other menu in
amazing.
In Windhoek, I think actually. It's like you fill in your own order. There's like options on this side. Yesterday when I spoke to the manager, he said they were actually in South Africa. They did a survey or they did a test to see how many different types of burgers can you eat at RocoMamas, and they came to something like 140 variations.
Okay, awesome.
Because I mean, you can add chicken, you can take
can
away
make it
this,
so
you can add that. So
Make it your own thing.
Yesterday when I was thinking like, how would I actually describe if I had to describe RocoMamas to someone who's never
Almost
been
what you were
here?
going to say, I would describe them as a Red Bull.
No.
I was like,
If I had to describe RocoMamas to someone who's never been here, I was actually thinking they're sort of like the Harley Davidson of like the burger sort of
that's so true.
burger joints.
Yeah.
I'll buy into that.
Also,
Because there's sort of like the rebel vibe. You sort of get that, they want to be different. They want to be sort of, fit in with the younger culture, younger generation.
and the older ones.
But it's
Also,
sort of,
I've heard metal over the loudspeakers in RocoMamas.
there you have it.
That makes me
There you
very
go.
happy.
That
There
confirms
we
it.
go.
Yeah, and just the orange, like everything's orange as well. Orange and
You
black
know.
and white.
Yeah.
It's very Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
And a
see that
beef
bacon.
patty.
Okay.
And yours?
Yeah, mine is also a beef patty and some bacon and then
Chilies.
very nice looking chilies.
Yes.
And it looks like a, what is that?
It looks like an egg.
It's a chili cheese bomb.
Wow.
Good luck with that cheese bomb.
I don't know
Is
what
it
that
hard?
I think that's a mushroom.
is. Is it a mushroom?
Looks like a mushroom.
Well, it looks fantastic. If you look at if you can see the chilies.
Yes.
It actually looks really, really good. It looks amazing.
So yeah,
And yours looks so much smaller compared to ours.
It does, doesn't it? I'm sort of disappointed. No. Mine is the mushroom Swiss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Mushrooms galore. And it's a chicken patty.
You like the chicken more than me.
Yeah, I like chicken. So right off the bat, the presentation is very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's just tell you guys what the criteria is, how we're judging these burgers.
Yeah.
What exactly are we looking for when we say the best burger in Namibia? So first off, we have the presentation. So just like the overall presentation of the plate. We have the fries, we have the bun itself. The patty, obviously, which is a very important part of the burger.
Yes.
And the reason we're doing the fries, just on the side, is because we feel eating a burger should be an experience. Like Uncle Andre said, you can't just buy a burger and not buy fries.
Yes.
It's just a sin against humanity. So then also another criteria is the toppings. The preparation, so physically, is the bun overcooked, is it undercooked, what?
The bun.
I'm not the bun, I mean the patty, sorry.
The patty.
Yeah.
I was-
And then,
also, the bun must also have a nice little char on it.
yeah.
which it
Which
does.
it does.
Yeah. So, sorry, I lost the mushroom. And then the last criterion is obviously price. Does it taste like $1 million and cost $1 million, or just
Does it taste like-
$1 million? Anyways,
Okay.
so
I we're gonna dig in.
I guess let's dig in and do this thing. Enjoy.
Eat well.
I'm gonna start with the chips.
Me as well. I have to say, I like RocoMamas chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like thin fries. I enjoy it.
But they also have fries with cheese on it. Oh, there's one with bacon as well.
Fully loaded fries.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I think the shoestring fries, I really like it. I like when any restaurant serves the shoestring fries. I immediately, for me, like elevates the
whole thing.
whole chip experience.
And the
Agreed.
spice as well.
Where did the idea come from for doing like a hamburger expose?
I think it was because he must ate that 1 kilogram burger at Beer
I
Bar.
remember that.
Yeah,
So my mom was
I was a
sitting.
little disappointed.
I was disappointed.
My mom, we were like talking. My mom's like, "You guys need to do like where you go around and taste burgers in
Yeah.
Namibia." And I said to her, "This will be so cool. Just
Yeah.
to go to the different places.
Yeah.
And later on, it's not just gonna be here. It's gonna be Swakop.
Imagine, yeah,
We
like
want to
all
go
all
like
Namibia.
everywhere."
There's a nice place in Swakop that I don't know how long it's been open, but there's a little like an arcade there across the Hansa Hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go in there. There's like a Belgian chocolate shop there, and right across from it there's a guy that just does burgers. That's what he does.
Oh.
And he puts them in a little bucket for you, and they're sitting there.
That's really cool.
The burgers looked amazing, but we never got a chance to go and eat
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
But I think that's
That
a
would be a
definite
cool-
contender. Yeah.
Yeah, the one place I really want to go to in Swakop is the Brewer and Butcher.
That is also.
They're by the hotel. What's that hotel's name? Strand Hotel.
Yeah,
No,
Strand. No, it
it
is
is.
Strand.
Okay.
We're thinking of Cape Town there for a second.
Yeah. Strand Hotel, Cape Town. No.
Okay, I'm going in.
Okay. Are you going like full with a hand?
Yeah. I just need. I
You
need
can't
to
eat a burger with a knife and fork. Like.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys. But also their presentation is amazing. Oh, they actually bought the RocoMamas one.
Yeah.
It's not just the normal.
Yeah, I like it that they give you your
The
like
menu
your order
back.
with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
check.
So how much out of 10 would you give for the presentation? I mean,
Can I eat?
No,
yeah,
go for it. I like it. I mean, this is for the vibe that they create. I think this is just a perfect
Yeah.
presentation. So for me, easy 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would also.
I agree. It's not just like a normal plate. I mean,
No.
just the fact that it's like a wooden, sort of like a serving plate thing. Even like the chips just coming in this little mesh cage
I think
thing.
it's so different.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Way different. Oh, I have to say that was amazing.
Let's see.
I had a little crunch. That's really good.
Let's go for this.
I'm
Oh,
sorry, I forgot you didn't.
it looks very good. They're very generous with their sauces,
With their sauces,
and with their toppings,
especially.
which I like.
The sauce is good.
But we ordered the double up, so it comes with 2 patties as well. So
Yeah.
you can have one that's just a single, but we went all the way and
Yeah.
had a double.
So a rating out of 10, how much would you give the preparation of the patty alone?
We can start at under 100.
I think the patty is nicely done. It's not overcooked.
Yeah.
I can still see some pink in there. That's how I like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's tasty. It's still juicy. That's
Yes.
what I like.
Very
Yeah, yeah.
much.
I don't
It's not
like
Not
overcooked.
dry.
That's not like a slab of steel that lies there.
Yeah.
It's just nice and juicy. I like it.
Yeah.
I agree. And you? So out of 10,
Oh, out of 10, just because I've only taken 2 bites, I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
okay.
Right. Being very generous. For me, I think the preparation, the chicken is good. Yeah, going back, the chicken was a little bit undercooked. It was a little bit pinkish,
Okay.
which is probably fine with like beef and stuff. But I mean,
With chicken, it's a
chicken and pork, we have to be careful with such things. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Is it?
it's not a big train smash for me. But I would give that like maybe a probably like a 5.
Okay, so for mine,
Yeah.
preparation I think is like I just say, it's not dry, still a little bit pink, which I also like it like
Yeah.
that. It's very juicy.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd also get it maybe like a 9.
Okay.
Like,
You guys are being very generous.
no, I am.
You know this is the first place we're going to, eh?
I know.
I know, but
This is
you also have to qualify that this is not the first RocoMama burger that I've had.
yeah.
Because this is like number,
100 and something.
don't want to exaggerate, but that's probably like on number 102 or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe we should settle for like a 7 combined for the preparation.
Okay.
Presentation we said
7.
no 10.
You know, like a
Oh,
10.
10, yeah. Presentation.
Presentation
sorry.
10 out of 10 definitely. The chips or the fries.
Fries, I like. I mean, it's not fantastic, but I think it's a good solid fry. So I think I'll give it a good 7 out of 10.
I would also
I agree. I think the
7.
one problem with the shoestring fries is they lose the heat very fast
Yes.
and it becomes very hard like to swallow. It becomes
Yeah.
very dense.
Yeah.
Plus, I appreciate the chip. It's got a little fluffiness inside.
In the middle, yes.
Yeah, I like that. But these are fine. I mean,
Yeah. 7, yeah.
I'm
I would
not
agree with
surprised by how they taste, and so
No, yeah.
it is fine for what I expect.
Yeah.
So are we agreeing on a 7 for the chips as well?
Definitely.
Okay.
And the bun, what would you guys say?
I think the bun has got a nice crisp to it, and it tastes fresh. It doesn't taste stale
Yeah, I agree with you.
or old. I think it's still got a
I think
fluffiness.
I think for what it is, it's good. When you compare it to like a true Namibian Brits, and you know it doesn't stand up. But
No.
as a hamburger bun, I think it held up well.
Yeah.
I mean this is a saucy burger,
Yeah.
and
it's not even-
and the bottom part is
not
not
even-
soggy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it held up well. And the top with the sesame seed, nice. I like it.
I also like it. So
Yeah.
what would you? Ooh,
I think
maybe like an 8. An 8.
I think 8 is
I
not.
would go for a 7. The reason I'm saying is I've had so I don't know if they make the buns themselves or whatever.
I think it probably bought in here.
Yeah. But generally, I've been to a few burger places that make their own buns, and I've had quite a few of them have like really amazing buns. Like I'm thinking like Beer Barrel have like a little beer bun,
Yeah,
which is quite dense and it's very very filling.
yeah.
So something like that, I would give a 10 to. But this is still good. I agree with you, but it's not like the ultimate.
So 7. You say
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll concur. I think why I say probably an 8, because to me is the bun shouldn't dominate the burger.
Yeah. I was just about
It's
to
about
say
the
that.
meat, it's about the
Yes.
filling.
So
The bun is just the sort of the wrapper
yeah.
holding
Holding
the
it
meat
together.
together. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
And so as a Namibian, meat is really important to
It
me.
is. It is.
Yeah, it is very important.
So yeah, but I agree.
Yeah.
I think a 7 is a good score.
Yeah.
Speaking about the meat, how's the patty? How would you rate that? I mean, that's like the highlight of the burger, I feel.
Definitely.
Ooh. I don't know.
There's in my opinion just one thing that can make a proper burger patty better, and that's putting bacon on it. Just to me, everything is better with bacon. So it's just the flavor that comes from the bacon adds to the flavor of the patty. Without being too nerdy about it, I think if I had a choice, my hamburger always have some bacon on it. Yeah.
Definitely. And the good thing is RocoMamas, most of their burgers already has bacon on, or you
Yeah.
can add bacon to
Add
it.
bacon to it, yeah.
So that's like a very big plus in my books as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what would you say?
Do I have to rate it?
Yeah, just give your thoughts.
I also think like the patty is like the base of like what makes a good burger.
Yeah.
And I agree with the bacon. But I also think like a sauce as well just gives it a different,
Yeah, I think the sauce is more like of the toppings,
yeah,
maybe the bacon as well.
yeah.
Um,
So I like the patty. It's very different because normally some patties would be very thick. So these are not very thick, but they're thin,
Yeah,
but they still hold a lot of taste.
yeah, they're very
No,
flavorful.
very flavorful, yeah. I
And,
agree.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're really good.
Yeah, I agree. I would give it about a 9.
Yeah.
I think I agree with that.
Oh, so
Yeah.
me as well.
I think I'm still leaving some room at the top there.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
like we taste
yeah.
a patty that's like mind blowing.
Mind-blowing.
You know.
Yeah, it's good. I've had patties where it's a little thicker. It's like a 300 gram,
Yeah.
350 gram patty. And it's nice and charred on the outside, but that the heat didn't even get a chance to go through the
Penetrate.
middle. Yeah.
Right.
So the middle is really pink.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between heat pink and just cold pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so when you're going with a thinner patty, it gives the heat goes nice through, and I think it's good.
And that's the nice thing I think, because RocoMamas, their regular patty is about 150 grams, but then you have an option to double up,
Make it
which is what we did, which is like what Brits said, the two patty option, which then you have the 300 gram patty still
200.
200. Oh right.
200 gram patties.
So it's still 100 gram patties then, which is still quite a lot. But the fact that they made it like two thinner patties is what, like Andre's saying, like it gets a chance to cook just better.
No, it's really enjoyable. I think it's an excellent burger.
Yes.
I think for me, I like a little heat, so the chilies on here is just
Yeah.
fantastic. It doesn't burn. My lips are not on fire, but there's just that little aftertaste, that lingering
Yeah, you know there was some chili on there.
chili. So
Yes,
that's
yes.
fantastic. I'm really enjoying that.
No, that's
I'm
awesome.
already finished.
That's how you know it was good.
I'm really hungry.
I was really hungry.
Mama's having so many options in terms of toppings. You know, you can add
There's a lot of things you can
add bacon, cheddar, you can add jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
All those things, even egg. How would you rate the base? Let's just rate these burgers as we had them. How would you rate the toppings and like the sauces and everything?
No, I think excellent. The chili sauce or the spicy mayo is good. No, I would say without being too critical, a good 8. I think I would give a good 8.
Yeah.
And me? I really liked mine, especially with the guacamole.
It's like
They're
a
not-
favorite burger.
Oh man, this is my favorite burger. They were not like too stingy with the guac. They like put a lot on, and the guacamole is not just avocado smashed. That's it. It's got also like a little bit of a spice, and that cheese and the mayo. Oh,
Yeah,
and that bacon. It's just. I would also give mine an 8.
I would agree with that. I usually don't like mushrooms, but this burger, it's like the mushrooms don't really dominate the burger.
Overpower, yeah.
I think that's what I've had in the past, is where you put mushrooms in a dish and it's done in a way that the mushrooms sort of is the only thing you taste.
Yeah.
This is not the case here. Like, they're really generous with the mushrooms, obviously. With the cheese especially, I really like that. Being generous with the cheese, not just like a thin slice of, processed, highly processed cheese and stuff.
Nothing more
Especially
than
with that
nothing that
plastic,
irritates me
no.
more than processed cheese.
Yeah, it's really so. But this is like proper, good stuff. So I would also give it an 8.
Cool. You know what I really like about RocoMamas is that the fact that they have these specials and they change them regularly.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you walk in here after a month, and there's something new and exciting, and it's and they really put some thought in it, and it's relevant.
Yes.
You know, like when they had the US elections, I remember in 2017, I think it was, they had burgers that had the different candidates.
Yeah.
Named after candidates,
I thought that was really
The
relevant.
Trump burger.
Good, yeah.
And the real vibe of this place is just really nice.
Yeah, and they cater for everybody. I mean, there's people with small kids, older people. I know my father, which is now in his 70s, he really loves to come to RocoMamas.
Is it?
Yeah, the hamburgers is just, he really enjoys it. Yeah. So that is always a first choice for him.
Yeah.
So it's really like how can I say, it's sort of not, it's across generations, but it has its specific like target audience. It's like,
no, for sure.
I mean, it's not a fancy restaurant like Stellenbosch, you know,
To dress up.
wine tasting or whatever.
No.
It's not anything like that. It's sort of like very in touch with like the tattoo culture, and you know, sort of very hipster and sort of that. I guess you would call it like rebel sort of a vibe.
You know, you had a proper burger experience when your knife and fork are still pristine.
Yes.
As
I
it came from the kitchen,
mine. So there we go.
And so the last criteria thing that we just have to discuss is pricing.
Okay.
What do you think of their pricing, like the burgers in general?
I would say if we would just take a single, I don't know. I would say it's in the middle. It's not too expensive and it's not cheap, but it's fairly in the middle. Same with like a double. It's not so much more extra.
Yeah.
Maybe just like a $10 more or $20 more.
Yeah, I think the prices are fairly. It's quite fairly priced, I think.
Yeah.
In my opinion, considering what you get and everything.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you very much.
It was good. So I think the price, it's fairly priced, especially considering, you know, like how generous they are with the toppings and with everything. Because I mean, you can certainly get cheaper burgers, but I think it takes a significant dip in sort of the experience and the quality of the burger.
That's the thing, you know. It doesn't take a lot to put a $50-$60 burger on a plate. Because you cut the bun into, put some lettuce and tomato at the bottom, patty on, and maybe a slab of cheese or and sell it as a cheeseburger. I think I certainly am prepared to pay a little bit more to know that I'm getting like a proper hamburger experience. Yeah.
So the pricing, all of our burgers were in the 80 range.
Yeah.
So the bacon, cheese and guac and the chili cheese bomb were like 89, so verging on 90, and then the mushroom stew is like 84, which so I think we can just add that to the total score and then see, you know, what the overall is. I think the one I just have to share this. Last week we were at the paintball arena, action arena, and there the service was okay. You know, I spoke to the managers just in regards to filming the video there last week, whatever. So that service was okay in that sense. So that sets one like standard for me. I don't usually like phoning people and saying, you know, listen, you want to come film a video, whatever. But sometimes, you know, when it's their private property in their space, it's understandable. I have to do that.
Yeah.
So that sort of set that expectation for me. But then during the week, I actually Facebook messaged the team here at RocoMamas, and I asked them, listen, this is what we want to do. We just want to film here. We're willing to pay for whatever, you know. And so then on, I believe it was Thursday or Friday morning, no, it was Friday morning, I get a message back and they say no, they would really love that. They're gonna send my details through to the managers and the managing team. And so I was like, okay, whatever, you know, not making a big deal out of it. And so these guys actually phoned me, you know, just to follow up and see if I need anything. So if I need anything and how they can assist and whatever. So that, I think that was a really good experience in terms of, you know, it says a lot about the management and the whole staff culture when they sort of film you. I mean, 20 past 10.
Yeah, just before we came, they phoned us like,
Yeah.
are you still coming?
Just want to confirm when you're coming. Are you still good? Do you need anything?
So for me, that's like a person, like it's a relationship that you're sort of building.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which I think is
believe in that.
amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Even
definitely,
even the guy that was helping us, he's so friendly and he's so in for it, you know.
Yeah.
He's making sure that we're okay. You know, if we need
That's good,
anything.
that's good.
And so the final score of RocoMamas, you should be able to see on your screen right now. So this is our first restaurant. Or the first burger we've had so far. I had a very good experience. Andre?
Fantastic. Really
Fantastic.
enjoyed it. Good company and good food.
Oh,
Exactly.
thanks.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I also really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Brett's obviously enjoyed it. It's like her
I
favorite
love
burger.
RocoMamas.
Yeah, because she was like finished first time.
Yeah, you know, then you know it's a good burger. Yeah, so again, comment down below, tell us what you want to see next
Yeah.
and where we should go. If you have a favorite burger, if you have a favorite restaurant that we need to go check out and we need to sort of rate them, then comment down below, tell us. And subscribe if you haven't already.
Yes.
And become part of the notification family. Click that bell icon.
yes.
And we'll see you guys next week, same time, same place, just time.
Peace.